topic, as I told you, that today we'll be learning the first part of human society. Okay. In that, what is the meaning of society and definitions of society, which has been given by various sociologists, as well as the nature or the characteristics of society. Oh, we all know that because of human beings, society have been existed. So many people living together, which has been coined as a community, and with by and large it has been called as the society. It is playing a very pivotal role or prominent role in the subject matter. Okay, and it is the part of the study of sociology. Before knowing about this society in detail, the word society in detail, let us know the meaning of sociology. As you all know that sociology is the study of human behavior in the society. Okay. Since sociology is a science, it has been devoted as human society scientifically. We all know that human beings and society both are very much important. Without society, human beings cannot exist. Without human beings, society cannot be informed at all. So they both are very very important, and they have been known as the two faces of the same coin. We all know that we cannot live all alone. Our individual cannot live, whomever it might be, even you. We cannot live all alone in this world. We need to meet our needs, so we get along with the people, and that can be of social groups, that is of neighborhood, okay, of your particular locality, everything it comes. So on the whole we can come to the conclusion that we cannot live all alone in this world. It is the dependency and necessity has made us to live in groups. Okay, and it is uh, very very important for us to know that human beings and their behavior in the society for the um, sake of learning. If you start, then there's no point in teaching in detail. It is very much essential for us to know the human behavior in the society. Suppose if any correction can happen in our behavior, if we are wrong in behaving, then it can get corrected through the society and the people who are in the society. So we will get a chance to get corrected, or we'll get a chance or motivation to do something better and good indeed to help others. So, in society, many aspects like job, lifestyle, culture, thoughts, and as well as the rituals, it differs from one geographical region to another. We all know that even the dress code and our food habits, then the interest what we have, it also varies from region to region. All these this thing differences what we can see, that is due to the geographical location of our country. So where it is, it can be of any country for that matter. If one enters into the rural area, then numerous cattle, sheep, and other domestic animals are quite visible in this society. It is not restricted only for the human beings. Even other organisms, the living organisms are all found in this society only. Okay, in the environment only. So even the animal animal kingdom we find in this society. Similarly, farmers are working in the field are also visible. A visit to the city like Mumbai and Bengaluru, which helps us to know about the skyscrapers, huge buildings and all. You can visualize about this Urain Mall and the Mantri Mall, which are around our school. Okay, I mean, which are nearby to our school, and where the places the place will be fully crowded. Okay. um, and these metropolitan cities are the hub of all the human activities, so people will be more in number in this, and they, if at all they use public property, well and good, but most of the civilians, they are using the private transport system, are with their own this thing they start. So more number of vehicles you will find in Bangalore and Mumbai society, and Delhi and Kolkata too. And slums and industries, they are also there in West Bengal more. And when it comes to the government offices, then hospitals and many other modern institutions can be seen in this society. So society will be having all the necessary things where human beings can meet by depending on one another. The word society, which is originated from the word socius, which means the companionship or friendship. So, what is the word society? What is the meaning of word society? How it has been derived? Society is nothing but it is a word of socius. It is a Greek word which means socius, companionship or friendship. The structure that grows out of these interacting people can be called as the society. Definitions of society, um, according to McIver and Page, these two famous sociologists, they said that the web of social relationship is society, the complex relationship of the social institution and social group is called as society. So the famous two sociologists have given the definition, and this definition can be asked in this particular slide, how the word society originated from the dash word dash, that is from the Greek word socius. Okay, then next one is the definitions given by the sociologists on the society. Nature, regarding the nature are the characteristics of the society. It is communities, community. Society is the community of communities. Various communities have formed this society by and large. Grouping of people is called as community. So, what is community? Uh, a particular in a particular region, group of people living together has been identified as community. It has been formed with grouping many communities, and every society has the family, neighborhood, rural and the urban settings. Okay, and in that in connection with this word, that is society, H.M. Johnson has said that it is the community of community. So, who said the community of community? It is H.M. Johnson. Second one is society is the web of social relationship. This is a second nature. Okay. Society does not mean group of people only, and it is group of dynamic interaction between its members. What do you mean by interaction? Speaking to one another, exchanging our ideas through communication, and it is known factor that we differ with our ideologies, thoughts, and the subject matters, what we think. Everything will vary from one person to another person. and the variation or the differences will be there between the teacher and the student, husband and wife, parents and children, doctor and parents, and as I told, husband and wife, children and parents. So many relationships have been um, relationship has been damaged because of the miscommunication and not having with a good purpose. So this will lead to unnecessary complications and all. To avoid all these things, we must have the right way of thinking and maintaining harmony among ourselves and the people who are around us. So McIver and Page has defined society as the web of social relationship. You cannot run away from the society. You have to live in the society whether you like it or not. And to meet all your needs, you need to have good relationship and good communication skill with your neighbors and the people who are around you. And third one is of it looks society looks similar, okay, and it resembles, but they are not. Since it resemblance plays a very important role in the society, where many aspects in connection with physical and the psychological traits of human beings in the society form the base of society. Since the similarities are visible in aspirations, values, interactions, love, and affection among the people, a sense of unity will be prevailed among them in spite of having the differences, even though it looks like similar and resemblance. With in spite of this, um, there will be a change. There is change. So these changes ultimately results in the sense of unity, which has to be prevailed among the human beings. Next one, cooperation and the division of labor. As I told you, we are leading the life of dependence. We cannot live all alone in this world. To meet all our needs, we need to live together under cooperation, okay, and coordination. Cooperation means getting together of the people to work towards the common goal. Since the spirit of cooperation prevails among the people, they respond to each other's needs. So ultimately, we can come to the conclusion, to meet all our needs, we need to cooperate, and we need to get along with the people. So division of labor means sharing task among the group of people. Division of labor is done based on the age, interest, skill, and as well as the gender of individuals. Hence, the cooperation and uh, division of labor are mutually exclusive. They are interdependent. Fifth one is human beings will be controlled by the society. He cannot go according to his or her whims and fancies. So they will be restricted or controlled by the society. Society has its own way of regulating the human behavior. The modern society, which regulates its members through the formal controls like laws, rules, and the constitutions, it regulates through informal medium like customs, morals, and as well as traditions. So, on the whole, the five important natures have been identified. One is of social control. Okay. Then second one, cooperation and the division of labor. Third one is of similar resemblance. Second one, society is the web of social relationship, which was said by McIver and Page. Okay. Society is also identified as the community of communities. So with all these five features, you can expect, you can expect the question, write the nature of society. Okay, list out the nature of society. So you need to write the important point, not everything, the highlighted one. Okay. So write the nature of society. Answer is society is community of communities. Then society is web of social relationship, and it is it is having the similarity and resemblance. Fourth one, cooperation, coordination, and as well as the division of labor, which happens in the um, society. It is for the betterment of human race. That's it. And this society will also have control over the people who try to go against to the ethics. Okay, living ethics. It is one more nature has been identified, that is everyone must know how you cannot stop the river water flowing. Okay, in the same way, by putting your hand, in the same way, society is very, very dynamic. Without the change, there is no society. You cannot survive at all. But when you want to survive in the society, you need to carry yourself, and you need to oh, know about the people, and you should know how to handle these people. But the rate of change may vary from person to person, okay, and the region to region. The rate of change in the change is slow in rural society, and the rate of change will be very fast in the urban society. The rural society and their working conditions will be different than the urban communities. Okay, there's one small video in connection with society, beautifully narrated one. You have to watch it. Listen to it and watch it.
Well, one might ask, what is this society? In today's world, society is basically a group of people living together under the same rules and regulations. There are people who share a large area like a city or a town while also having their own space. When people started living together, they came up with a lot of customs and lifestyles. Well, talking about society, you, me, and everyone around us, we are all a part of it. A society can only flourish if each and everyone in the society contributes. How does this work? Well, I'll explain using a tale from Aesop's fables. A village was running short of food and people were starving. Some of them had a few eatables, but nobody could manage a decent meal. Then the village leader called all of them to the center of this village and asked them for ideas. An old man, very wise and experienced, walked out of the crowd. He said that he can solve this issue. The leader was surprised and asked him how. He asked them, "What things do you people have to eat? Come forward and tell me." One said that he had some grains. One said he had some vegetables. A woman said that she had some meat. And as that kept going on, the old man smiled. He asked the leader to put up a huge vessel at the center of the village. He then told the people to get all the eatables that they could. And when they turned up with their items, he asked the leader to fill the vessel with water and light up a fire beneath it. He then started throwing all the items one by one into the water. The old man cooked the items and made a stew, enough to feed the people for a week. He looked up to the leader and said, "I have done my part for a week. Find us food before this gets over." Now, saying so, he smiled and walked down the pedestal. The people were in tears as they gratefully accepted the old man's final act of kindness. They ate the food and the leader made sure that they found food in a week. The old man then said this was possible only because all of us were working together. United we stand, and nothing can beat us. Now, all of us living together and looking out for each other. That is the essence of society. If you like
This small video had helped us to know about the society and how the coordination and cooperation is essential to resolve many of the crises, isn't it? It was beautifully narrated in that particular video, the importance of society. It is very, very essential for us to exist in the society because that is cooperation and coordination is very much essential for us to live in the society. All the six natures you have to write. Okay, list out the natures of society. Before that, what is the meaning of society, and also the definitions of the society. And 1 mark questions, that is the FBs, can be expected, and even the question answers can also be expected. Okay, the word file and as well as the PDF I'll be sending you with this, and you have to do the assignment in